This is the luxury world. Get inspired with us today and tomorrow. Acquiring a coveted Rolex timepiece from an authorized dealer is no small feat, and the quest for certain models has become an enduring challenge for enthusiasts and collectors alike. The unique combination of Rolex's strategic business practices, the intrinsic allure of their watches, and the dynamics of a market fueled by exclusivity all contribute to the formidable hurdles that stand between a prospective buyer and their sought-after timepiece. In this video brought to you by the luxury world, we will delve into the reasons why securing a Rolex from an AD is often an intricate journey, shedding light on the intricacies of limited production, high-demand allocation systems, and the meticulous maintenance of the brand's prestigious image. We will also explore which 5 watches are considered the best first buys to look at in the AD. If you have not already subscribed to our channel, we encourage you to do so now to stay informed about our future videos. Rolex GMT Master 21267113 GRNR. Let us start with the first watch. Despite its widespread popularity, this timepiece has become more accessible. Among the Rolex models worth inquiring about, the first one is sure to bring joy to many enthusiasts. It is the recently introduced Rolex GMT Master 21267113 GRNR, available in steel and yellow gold on a Jubilee bracelet. How can you gauge the relative ease of obtaining this watch? The watch is a novelty, introduced in March of this year, and new Rolex models are often more readily available within their inaugural year. Also, the market price of the watch is not significantly above its retail price of €16,150. Currently, you can find this watch from a reputable market dealer as a pre-owned piece for approximately €2,000 more, or even less if purchased from a private seller. Consequently, not everyone offered this watch by their authorized dealer accepts it, as it does not yield substantial profit for private buyers. However, if you genuinely appreciate the watch, it serves as an excellent first choice, slightly more attention-grabbing, and still retains fair value at the retail price. Therefore, if the GMT appeals to you, it is a highly viable first watch to inquire about, offering decent chances of acquisition. Rolex Datejust 41. Moving on to the second watch, we have the Rolex Datejust 41. Rolex Datejust is the most frequently supplied watch to authorized dealers. We would estimate that each dealer receives 50 to 100 units of the 41mm Datejust alone per year, equivalent to around 5 to 10 units per month, even more depending on the dealer's location. This abundance typically ensures that authorized dealers keep this watch in stock. However, there are a few considerations to bear in mind. Firstly, dealers do not order the blue Datejust 10 times per month. They order what sells well or what brings a good profit at their specific location. It is more achievable to acquire one if you are not fixated on a specific dial. Instead, have 3 to 4 dial options that you genuinely like and could envision wearing. Additionally, Datejust models with diamond dials are more readily available because dealers profit more from them. These models are often easier to obtain. It is also noteworthy that stainless steel and yellow gold Datejust watches are presently available at retail prices, depending on the dial. Consequently, the Datejust, being a standard Rolex model, is attainable even for new customers, and with some patience and commitment, you can secure one. Rolex Explorer 2. Moving on swiftly to watch number 3, we have the Rolex Explorer 2. Historically, the Explorer 2 has held a status akin to a hidden gem. During the Rolex frenzy in 2020 and 2021, it was occasionally challenging to find, but presently, especially in the pre-owned market, it is available for purchase at or even below its retail price. You might secure a new one at retail, paying a few hundred or just over $1,000 more, depending on the specifics of your purchase. It is worth noting that the Explorer 2 is not as delivered as, for instance, a Submariner, but it is also not as commonly requested overall. The Explorer 2 serves as an excellent entry point into the realm of Rolex watches, boasting practical features such as a 24-hour display, a day indicator, and a second time zone indicator, which is ideal for travel enthusiasts. If this timepiece appeals to you, it is certainly one you should consider, and obtaining it will not pose a considerable challenge. Rolex Submariner No Date. It is surprising to know that Rolex Submariner No Date is included in our list. The influx in this version of Submariner is noteworthy considering that Rolex authorized dealers typically receive shipments every 2 to 3 weeks. While this indicates a substantial production volume from Rolex recently, there is a catch. Despite the frequent deliveries, the market price for the Rolex Submariner No Date still slightly exceeds the retail price. As a result, many Rolex dealers often anticipate some form of additional purchase or a bit of a purchase history before making this specific model available. However, due to the watch's frequent delivery, there is a chance of acquiring it without meeting those usual expectations. If this watch captures your interest, now might be an opportune time to inquire, as your chances are currently better than they have been in the past 4 years. Rolex Submariner. Let us continue with the last watch in our discussion for today, sticking with the Submariner theme, but this time in steel and gold. In 2021, this watch was trading at over 25,000 euros, but since then, its price has significantly decreased. Currently, you can obtain it for its retail price, whether from a Rolex authorized dealer or the gray market. The negligible price difference makes this watch a potential gateway piece. Rolex ADs typically receive around 10 pieces per year, but the demand has decreased due to the diminishing quick profit potential. Despite this, at the retail price, it remains a wise purchase, as you can expect a similar resale value, give or take 10%. If your Rolex dealer has one in their safe, there is a chance they do not currently have a customer for it, making it a potential opportunity for you. When inquiring about the watch, express your understanding of the usual challenges and waiting lists. Your dealer may be willing to put you on the list, and in the case of this watch, the call might come sooner, contrary to the lengthy waiting periods some ADs claim for other models. This steel and gold Submariner has a vintage charm, although it may not appeal to everyone. If you are interested in buying a Rolex watch, the best way to do so is to establish a relationship with an ad and express your interest in purchasing a Rolex watch. You may also want to consider buying a pre-owned Rolex watch, as this can be a more affordable option. Here are some additional tips for buying a Rolex watch. Do your research and learn about the different Rolex models. Be patient and persistent. It may take some time to find the Rolex watch you're looking for. Authorized dealers often prioritize their long-standing customers or those with a history of purchasing Rolex watches. This practice can make it challenging for new customers to secure specific models. Be prepared to negotiate the price. Rolex deliberately restricts the production of certain models, creating a scarcity in the market. This limited supply increases the demand, making these watches more challenging to obtain. Rolex is a prestigious brand with a global following. The demand for their watches, especially popular models like the Daytona or the Pepsi MT Master 2, far exceeds the supply. This high demand contributes to waiting lists and increased difficulty in securing these watches. Buy from a reputable retailer. The secondary market for Rolex watches, often characterized by resellers and collectors, can drive up prices and further complicate the availability of certain models through authorized dealers. Get the watch authenticated. Some authorized dealers may have policies in place to prevent flipping or reselling watches for a quick profit. This can involve background checks or other measures to ensure that watches are sold to genuine enthusiasts rather than speculators. Lastly, enjoy your new Rolex watch. Now this ends our video. If you enjoyed the video, we would appreciate it if you let us know by leaving a comment and giving it a thumbs up. Do not forget to follow our channel for more content. Thank you for watching The Luxury World, and we look forward to having you join us in our upcoming videos.